A few words before we leave here this evening. I'm certainly a little disappointed in the way it turned out for our race, but I'm not disappointed that we were in the race, and I'm not disappointed with the race that we ran. And normally, throughout the whole campaign, I've kind of prided myself in speaking from the heart. I've gathered the information, I've digested the information, and it always seemed to communicate better to the people if I didn't read off of a script, but just let it go from the heart. But tonight, I'm going to reverse that a little bit. If you'll just bear with me, we've got a prepared speech here. I'd just like to present, and I may ad-lib a little bit. Tonight we finished our race strong, but unfortunately not strong enough. We worked hard, very hard, for 15 months. And I want to thank you all for your support from the very bottom of my heart. I made up my mind to run for the 47th Senate District seat. I couldn't have possibly imagined the journey I would be taken on in this past 15 months. I've been so proud to meet thousands of people from West Central Illinois and have one-on-one conversations with so many wonderful people. I've been so impressed that hundreds of people followed my campaign on Facebook and on Twitter and made sure to comment on photos, insights, and positions that I offered there. I put myself out there in so many different ways through social media, events, door knocking, phone calls, and any other venue that I could think of. This election has always been about you, the voter, the taxpayer, the residents of West Central Illinois. Over the past decade, our voice has been decidedly lost with the representation that have been elected to align themselves with Chicago politicians and policies that didn't match up with our own here in West Central Illinois. We're all about hard work, honesty, and family. Thanks for being there. But to be able to have jobs to work hard at, there have to be jobs here for ourselves and for our family. And that needs to stay a focus in our district. And I know I can take solace in the fact that Representatives Hammond and Representative Tracy will keep fighting that fight for West Central Illinois. I'd like to thank everyone here tonight for your support over this campaign. To my family, who never stopped believing in me or supporting me. They were there when I would come home at night exhausted and frustrated from the day, and they would pick me up and dust me off and cause me to remember that the reason I did this every single day was because of the taxpayers of Western Illinois. And they needed a defender in Springfield looking out for them and voting on their behalf and their interests, not the interest of those who had written the campaign checks. To my campaign manager, Jim Reese, I thank you. You've been there with me every step of the way, every mile of the way, up and down a lot of roads. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me and never letting up. You've given so much of your life these past several years that you have my eternal gratitude. I thank you so very much. And to Kimber Beckler, thank you very much for being my communications, my words. Thank you so much, and thank you for getting in touch with media and getting me out there on the airwaves and on TV. Thank you so much for all the work that you've done. And as a proud father, I thank my beautiful daughters, Laura, Jana, Sarah. God bless you. You've been such a wonderful support system for me and your mother. You made us laugh. You've been there for us through dozens and dozens of parades, dinners, cookouts, fundraisers. I love you. I admire you. You're the light of my life and your mother's life, and just thank you so much for being there. And to my wife, Rhonda. Should I read what it says here? My strength, my backbone, 29 and a half years, you've probably heard me say before, when my wife and I were married 29 and a half years ago, Mike Madigan was already the Speaker of the House in the state of Illinois. I think that needs to change, and I think despite this election, I think we need to change things like that. Thank you to the countless volunteers, interns, and friends who walked in parades, made calls contributed financially and supported me emotionally. This race couldn't have been possible without you. I'll forever be indebted to you for this. And to all the rest of my supporters, you have been there for me every step of the way. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. Thank you for letting me know your concerns and your hopes and your dreams for this district and our state. We need to continue to display this passion for Western Illinois. I intend to do so. But I thank you all for this wonderful night. Even though it didn't turn out our way this time, we'll have another chance. And God bless you and thank you very much.